Hello everybody, checking this 1045 duty. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we went through the whole concept of a tutorial about the Pokédex with research tasks. And the majority of this game is going to be based on me completing the research tasks of these Pokemon. So you will be seeing me catching a Pokemon one time and then not bothering with it. Unless it's mandatory or something. Or specifically, I will be doing it off camera kind of thing. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But this episode, I just got one thing left to do involving Starly, and that is to defeat one. So I'll backstrike him. Well, say her, sorry. And I'll just attack the Starly with Gust. Okay. When the fact I saw that Starly was too stunned to move and then was looking around and doing all kinds of stuff, Starly is actually a Pokemon that's known to run away from you in battle, so this is something that's actually kind of like annoying to say the least. Number defeated, you have to actually defeat them in battle. If they run away from you in battle, it will not count. And another thing that's actually annoying for me personally is with Shings, personally, like this. Times you've seen the Pokemon use a particular move. If you tell the Pokemon to use a move and the game says, but the Pokemon missed, you have used the move, but you've not seen the Pokemon use the move because the move missed the Pokemon, meaning it will not show the animation, and it just means that you've used a move for no benefit, and that, honestly, really does annoy me. Now, I'm going to continue further up ahead. There's a medicinal leak, an ingredient for you to pick up for the potion, and they are Ponyta. So, I'm going to sneak up on Ponyta because Ponyta can actually run away from you. I did not get the back strike, but oh well. Oh, they escaped. There we go. Now, what else can we find along here? You're probably wondering, yeah, there is something to the left of me, but I am not wanting to show it because it's not applicably necessary to do it right away because I have been too far ahead of the tutorial of being introduced on what is coming up and what is the main gimmick of the game. So here, hey, look! Is that? Yeah, it is! Yes! Eevee! Eevee is going to be the next member of my LP team. And, just look how cute it is sitting there like that. Throw a berry. It will attract the Pokemon. And you got a task of giving it food. Hang on. Let's how we do this. So these are Eevee's research tasks. Number caught without being spotted, times you've seen it use quick attack, times you've given it food, number of different forms you've obtained, number you evolved, and investigated more about how Eevee evolves. When you see that under method unknown, that is tied under a side quest, which is not available to us yet, but it will be soon. So, I'm going to be giving 5 food to Eevee. Because that's the fastest way of me getting research level 10 on this Pokemon. Bless me. It's the grass tickling my nose. Not really. Okay, that's number 4. I could just actually catch it right now, but the food task is honestly the most annoying one to do because it's like sometimes the Pokemon would not actually eat the food. And there we go, get a back strike. And there's our next team member. However, because our party is full, I would need to actually go to the camp and take Eevee out of the pasture, otherwise known as the PC in this game, and add it to my team. Now, we can actually see something over there in the distance, like that tumblestone. That tumblestone is actually glimmering. When you see something glimmering like that, that means you're going to get something worthwhile for your trouble. Stardust. Good for selling purpose. However, I'm not going to be selling the Stardust right away. I'm going to be keeping hold of it for the time being. But I'm going to be going further along up to here because I believe it's very uncommon, but we can find another new Pokemon here if they are here. And it looks like they are not. Okay, no worries. That's fine. We got another item over here, which Rowlet, you can pick it up for me, please. That is a Choke. Another ingredient used for a crafting recipe, but we do not know what it's going to be just yet. However, we can fast travel back to the Fieldlands camp. And we talk to this galaxy member. And this galaxy member will allow you to pick up all your Pokemon. So, going over each individual Pokemon right now. So, Bidoof. Yeah, I kind of had to figure it. Every single time when I catch a Bidoof in this game, the very first one I catch is always a Modest. I do not get why. Rash Starly, Relaxed Shinx, not really good. Calm Starly, that is bad. Oh wow, 2 Calm Nature Starlies in a row. Right. So, I'm going to go through the concept of like, hang on. Let's have a look at these Pokemon real fast. Relaxed Starly, Adamant Starly, that's good. Jolly Starly, that's also good. Oh my god, 3 Calm Starly? Are you kidding me? A Quirky Wurmple, 2 Quirky Wurmples, Impish Weasel. That is, 2'4". Oh, okay. It was close to what I was actually hoping to get. Lax Nature Ponyta. And a naughty Eevee. That is not the nature that I want. That is seriously not the nature that I want. Right, okay, so let's deposit the Bidoof. Deposit the Shinx. Oh, hang on. Oh, actually, I was hoping to actually be able to, like, release multiple at once, but unfortunately for me, it doesn't seem as though I can. Okay, here we go. And upon releasing those Pokemon, you can actually pick up these items. Like, you got Grit Gravel, but you can also pick up other Grit items as well, known as Grit Dust, a Grit Rock, and a Grit Pebble. What those do is, obviously, I can't use it with... Actually, I can with this one. The Grit Gravel will focus on a Pokemon's effort value, so long as the effort value is set to 3. The effort value, so the effort level, is kind of like how you would envision IVs. Kind of a hard definition to decipher with the game, personally, but you get the gist-ish. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, we have to go back to the professor. Alright. Actually, no. I'm not going to go back to the professor just yet. Because there are other stuff I can technically do. I'll just say hi to Starly. Not going to be catching any more, do not worry. Yeah. I'm gonna go up, down this way. Shinx has spotted me. That's fine. I'm not even interested in him anyway. Oh, there! That was what I was actually hindering towards when I said about a certain something that was positioned to my left. This Luxio, obviously the evolved form of Shinx, his eyes are glowing red and it looks significantly bigger than an average Luxio. This is known as an alpha Pokemon, and they are significantly high level. With this, no matter what, obviously you see, level 40 highlighted in red, meaning you can try catching the Pokemon all you want, but your chances of doing it are more likely to unsucceed. I have actually done a playthrough where I met an alpha Pokemon at the current position I'm in right now of no star member, and I was successfully able to catch a level 40 Pokemon without getting a single star as my member entailed for the list. Here we got a Silcoon. We'll catch you. And then we got Silcoon's evolved form, Beautifly. Oh, Silcoon's dex entry. Number caught during daylight hours. Right, ironically, I do not understand why Beautifly is known to be an aggressive Pokemon, but it is. But there we go. We've caught the entire Wurmple ever... Oh wow, that Beautifly was level 19. Jeez. So yeah, we've caught the entire Beautifly evolution line, except not. Allow me to explain. If we decide to go here, rest until nightfall, the wild encounters will actually change a little bit. Certain Pokemon like Bidoof, Starly, Shinx, they can still be found in the wild. However, if we go down this way, I think they are located around here. Yep, there they are. Drifloon. Not having to wait until Fridays to pick them up. You can just pick them up whenever you want. There we go. And that is not... We can instantly evolve Silk. Apparently, catching that Beautifly allowed us to instantly level up Silcoon to a point where we were going to evolve into yet another Beautifly. God dang it. Right, we're going to go back over to where we saw the Silcoon and the Beautifly, because in the daytime, you can find those two Pokemon. But in the nighttime, you actually get to find Wurmple's opposite evolution method. Because you know, Wurmple has a split evolution to evolve into either Silcoon or Cascoon. And Silcoons you can find commonly during the day. Cascoons you can find commonly during the night. Which, honestly, I actually do respect that. Significantly. I really do. because it makes it easier for you to actually obtain these Pokemon without the need of being like, oh, you're going into Petalburg Woods and you want to catch a Silcoon, but you keep finding Cascoons over and over and over again. And yes, it is nighttime, but even in the daytime you can find a Cascoon in Hoenn. Right. Where are they? Oh! New item for us. The Bugwort. I do not know what that's actually useful for, but it's there. There's Dustox. Let's see. Let's use a raspberry to distract it. I'll let it eat it. Okay, no. Oh. Damn it. I accidentally threw an Oranberry directly at this bag, which indicated Dustox knowing my presence, which led to a battle. Okay, 2 stuns. Okay, so there you go. So that's the definition about the speed, the stat. Dustox actually got to do 2 moves. Come on, please catch. Thank you. Now, where is your pre-evolve form, Cascoon? Because I'm seeing a significant amount of Dustox, but not a single... Wow, there seriously is not a single Cascoon here. Oh, that's weird. Alright, whatever. Right, see my Pokemon, let's deposit them all in here. Oh, if it's, oh, yeah, God's sake. Oh my God, sometimes the text dialogue goes a little bit too long. It's like one guy tells you about this stuff and then another guy tells you about literally the exact same thing. Right. So with that, we have caught 18 Pokemon. 10 or more Pokemon in one report achieved. Different Pokemon species caught, 11. Caught Pokemon for the first time, 11. Pokemon caught using a backstrike, 16. And your reward for the survey report is money. That's how you get money in this game. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our progress with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you'll raise the research level of the Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete, and you will have unlocked all of the detailed information to be had about that species. That is the case, but there is something else. This, yes, completing getting research points will allow you to unlock star ranks for your character. But here's the thing. There is research level 10. However, there is also research level perfect. And to get research level perfect, you need to have completed every single task point of all of those research tasks. So, to get a perfect on Rowlet, you need to have caught 5, seen it use Leafage 15 times, seen it use Roost 15 times, seen it use Aerial Ace 15 times, seen it use a strong style move 15 times, an agile style move 15 times, and evolved 1. You need to complete all of that to get research level perfect on Rowlet. Same with everything here with Bidoof, Starly, Shinx, Wurmple, Weasel, and so on. Yeah? everything you need to know about. And instantly with that, we have reached our first rank promotion. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Speller. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Saline. It's time to earn yourself a star. Right. We're going to talk to you because we completed Starly's Pokédex. Yeah, that's why I kept Starly, because you need to actually show her one as well. Yeah. The people here are still technically scared of Pokemon. And for completing that, we get 10 Pokeballs. Now for Beauregard's quest. Yeah, you actually show a Pokemon and you actually willingly, like, worthy of sacrificing a Pokemon to obtain, to like give to another NPC. So he's saying that Wurmple will actually evolve into a Beautifly, but this is where another task game fulfills. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what name we give it. We get 3 dazzling honey, which is another like material crafting thing. But there will be another task involving Beauregard later on. However, it doesn't become unlocked until a later point. So, in we go. We're going to get our star rank. There we go. You've made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Obviously, the music is not really loud, but that's fine. Upon gaining a star to go up in the ranks, you get to unlock more recipes for crafting certain items. In this case for us, we can now use heavy balls, and we have a better chance of catching Pokemon up to level 20 that will also obey our orders. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. See? We've unlocked the ability to use heavy balls, and we can also craft heavy balls. We had regular Tumblestone and Apricorns for a regular Pokeball, but we need a different coloured Tumblestone to make the heavy ball, which is the black Tumblestone. And ideal in the name of heavy ball does not mean it. Oh, we can also craft a revives now by using a Vivichoke and 2 Medicinal Leaks. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you the access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Now, what was I talking about just a second ago? Oh, right, yeah, the heavy ball. The heavy ball does not have an increased chance of catching the heaviest of Pokemon, although that might sound logical. It's just generally a heavy Pokeball. Like, the distance thrown of a certain Pokeball can go a certain distance. So, like, say, you throw a Pokeball, it can travel at least 3 feet from where you threw it. But the heavy ball can only travel 1 foot. So, like, say, for example, this text box. Standing from where that capital O is on hour, you throw a Pokeball and it lands directly in between the 2 T's on the word potato. But the heavy ball will only land directly on top of the L of usual, so it will not travel as far. So yeah, they're now telling us about the side quests that we accepted. We're not going to be bothering reading, just going to like a prolonged detail. You can shut up now, guys, because I'm not interested. Oh dear. When certain games are known to spend the entirety of just talk and talk and talk. Hey Bella, before I meet Mai about that request, mind showing me how you do in battle? I would have thought you would have saw me do it when you saw me battle Volo the other day with the Togepi. So yeah, we're having a mandatory battle happening here. But before that, I'm going to have a haircut. I know, it sounds stupid. But, whatever. So, not really a lot of hairstyles. You do get more hairstyles as you go along later on. Because you got the short, the long, the standard cervical style, shorn, curled, and braids. You do get to unlock more at a later point. So I'm not really going to be bothering like changing the hairstyle now. But you can actually change the colour as well. Of like chestnut, slate, black and white. And also changing the colour of your eyebrows too. It's a bit weird. So, obviously, I do not really like the headkerchief. I'm just going to go for long hairstyle for now. And I'm going to change the colour into chestnut. For the time being. Okay. So, we're going to do this battle real fast. And then we'll end off the episode. I'm going to be straightforward with you about something. Everything alright? I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. That's alright. Take a look at my very own partner, Pikachu. This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I should have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? but watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me. If I want to do my survey calls work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And our first step towards being a real team is to battle your team. So there we go. We're going to be teaching Rai how to do a Pokemon battle. And he's going to open up with a Thunder Wave. Always with status conditions first. Oh, Alex actually learned the move Roost. Well, I might as well use Roost. For God's sake! Wow, you actually got the paralysis with... Yeah, okay. So this is something a little bit cocky with battles. When a Pokemon gets given a status condition, understandably so. However, you can override one status condition for a new status condition. So it's like, say, if a Pokemon was known to be paralyzed 1 minute, and then you decide to be like, I'm going to use a poison type move to poison your Pokemon, you will then override the paralysis with poison. It's a little bit weird, because it doesn't do that in the modern Pokemon games, but you did notice a little something there. When his Pikachu used Quick Attack, he then got to do a second move, which was a Strong Style move. Strong Style move, I cannot go into too much detail about it at this current point right now, but Quick Attack. You use the move, you deal damage, but then, when you think that you're going to be your opponent's turn, excuse me, you use Quick Attack, you do an attack. But then, you think, okay, it's now your opponent's turn to do an attack. No. Quick Attack would then basically make it so that you get to attack twice. So it's like, you use Quick Attack, you hit, you do damage, and then you get the opening to do a second attack, which if you choose Quick Attack again, it will not allow you to do another attack immediately afterwards. So it's like, I'm going to use Quick Attack, I'm going to use Quick Attack, I'm going to use Quick Attack before your Pokemon gets to do one move. No. It's a case of, they use Quick Attack, they get a chance to do a second attack, if they use Quick Attack or anything else, doesn't matter, you get to then move afterwards. So it's like, they do one, they get a chance to do a second attack before you get to do one attack yourself, and then they go to use next, and so on, basically. It's really complicated to explain, but it's basically how it works. So, yeah. I was honestly really unlucky with the paralysis, basically, because, like, to no surprise, yeah, I hate paralysis with a passion. And the reason why I hate it with a burning passion is because 50% chance to get to do a move, and it's like, okay, you really need your move to count, your power isn't able to move, your power isn't able to move, your power isn't able to move, you're now dead. I hate that. I really do hate it, and it happens to me all the blinking time. No matter what Pokemon game I play, if my Pokemon is paralyzed, I'm unable to move every single turn while my opponent gets a chance to basically just demolish my entire team. And that's the thing with the AI. If they have a move that gives you a status condition, they will focus on using that move first every time. So it's like, I got the move Toxic, I got the move Thunder Wave, I got the move Will-O-Wisp, I'm going to use it on the first turn. No matter what anything says, they will always do it. Anyway, with that, there's a quest over here. I'm not going to be accepting that straight away. But we have actually gone over the time limit. So very fast, I'm going to head out into the Obsidian Fieldlands in case if a cutscene happens to trigger. If it does trigger, at least I get to show it before the end of the episode. Yep, sure enough, I was right. Ooh! Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to... Anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see. It's called the secret backstrike technique. Yeah, we already know, Folo. We already know. So yeah. Okay, we got more tasks over here. Let's see. So this one. This guy wants to make a mushroom cake. And he will ask me, well, us as a player, if we can find one springy mushroom. This one, on the other hand, they want us to fill in the Pokédex for the Pokemon Kricketot. I will be focusing on doing, well, I can't focus on doing the Kricketot one or the springy mushroom one, but I will be focusing on doing certain stuff off camera because I'm not proceeding to where that checkpoint marker is because that's going to be prolonging the story a bit. So next time, I will be heading down to that check marker for the story to see what the request is for Vi to do. Kind of sounds weird. So like, requesting Vi to do something. Whatever. Anyway, see you guys in the next episode.